I'm Domingo Medina. I am the owner and founder of Peels and Wheels Composting. It's a small local business that pick up food scraps from households, residents, small businesses and offices, and we make compost. And so we recircle that resource that otherwise we will be throwing away into our soils in the city. I came to the US with the idea to study and go back home. So when I came here, and after I couldn't travel anymore back to Venezuela, and I attribute that mostly for political reasons, I found it myself here in New Haven, which I didn't care much about. It was a foreign place to me. The ecosystem, the politics, the economics, the iconic elements in the city of New Haven, the history, nothing spoke to me. So I got to a place where, well, what do I do? I have a master's degree, a doctorate degree, but somehow there were not opportunities around the area for me. And I have to confess, I went through a period of depression for a long, long time until I was able to go out and do physical work through agriculture. I learned through the bioregional group, and we did a visit to the sewage system. We learned that all our wastewater is going to the sewage system where they separate the water from the solids. Water is chlorinated and thrown into the sound, and all those solids getting burned. We are basically burning all our trash through municipal incinerators, which is not a solution. So that was one side of the story. The other side of the story is that New Haven Farms was trying to develop several agricultural sites, urban farms in the city to provide food for special population, people that had pre-diabetes conditions or diabetes. These people will learn about growing food, about nutrition, about cooking. So this wonderful program was happening, and they, of course, to be able to do that in an urban site and trying to grow food on top of asphalt, they needed to develop a farm where they had to bring soil from afar, they had to build compost, and they were spending a lot of money and budget allocation for that. And I told Rebecca Klein, the former director of New Haven Farms at the time, said, listen, let's create a program where we can actually have people pay us for picking up the organic residues. We make compost, we can give back to them, and the surplus goes for the farm. So that's how it started. So the scale of Peels on Wheels is a small scale. We do and pick up most of organic waste, I would say 98% of it, through a system of bikes and trailers. And we use 18-gallon bins to be able to hold all this organic waste we are collecting. Now the scale does something that's important, that we can connect with people on a one-to-one basis. We get to see them, we get to provide them feedback through our apps on our phone. So we all learn about what's compostable and what not. And then get compost back, if they want to. If not, they can donate it. How do you find a niche? Because I think that's a struggle for many foreigners here. We all come in layers, different times, different reasons, and how to transform this place into something that is yours. It really was through this project of composting that I began to ground myself and connect with people. And I think that's the challenge for everybody, is how do you make this place yours so you can say, I'm a local, I'm a New Havener. So I was happy to learn about the Progreso Latino Fund because I was able to see people that were honored before me. And these are people that I see that are second, third, or fourth generation Latinos, that they are leaders in their communities, that are in finance, that are in education, that are in health, they're making an impact. It was wonderful to see that how migrants over time are able to immerse themselves and create those niches that I'm talking about.